education in the country by initiating various schemes. In the last couple of years, it has approved several FDPs to encourage the young faculties to participate in various programs to enhance their skills and to acquire global competency. So this program is among one of them, which is designed to create new opportunities in the field of additive manufacturing. This FDP is not just a course, it's a skill building program in the new technology area. The participants will learn the latest trends and opportunities in additive manufacturing and will also learn how to commercialize new ideas. This 5-day FDP is scheduled with 13 technical lectures and one motivational lecture. Actually, the whole program is designed in such a way that it starts with the basics of additive manufacturing, and after covering biomedical and aerospace application, it will end with the implementation in Industry 4.0. The lectures will be delivered by experts from different IITs, NITs, research organizations, and industries. The academic experts will deal with the fundamental and applications of additive manufacturing, while the industrial expert will cover the industrial aspect and startup and innovations in additive manufacturing. For this FDP, more than 100 participants have registered, and as per the direction of ATAL Academy, at the end of the program, one test will be conducted to assess the understanding of the participant, and a certificate will be given only to those participants who will score more than 60% marks. So I request all the participants to ensure not to miss any session, and also all the very best for that. So with these words, I again welcome you all to this FDP, and I hope this wonderful program will address the challenges and give the solution in additive manufacturing. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Mohsin, for warm welcome address. Now I request Professor Sheikh Nazir Ahmed, head of the department, to deliver the introduction about department and facilitate the function. Over to you, sir.
FDP course director Professor Rakesh Sehgal Sahab, chief guest Professor Pandey Sahab, the deans of the NIT Srinagar, the organizers of FDP course, Dr. Dinesh, Dr. Mohsin Khan, Dr. Pali, and others. It is really an honor for this institution and particularly the Department of Mechanical Engineering, who have started this adventure about 10 years before in the Department of Mechanical Engineering. We had our resource person, Professor Sheikh Ghulam Muhammad, who has initiated this program actually, and started his PhD work on additive manufacturing. And he had put in a lot of efforts in acquiring 1.25 crore research facility in the Department of Mechanical Engineering of rapid prototyping machine. What we have in our hands at this time in the department. So we are lucky to have this facility. So far as the field of rapid prototyping is concerned, it is an advanced technique of manufacturing where any geometry can be manufactured by this facility, which will be suitable in the mechanical systems or in medical field. Somewhere there are some fractures in bones and God forbid in skull of the people in accidents, where the doctors will be taking an aid from the prefabricated geometries from the rapid prototyping facilities, and they will be implementing later that geometry created product into the patients. This has also an application in the field of aerospace engineering, where immediately, in case of emergency, we are able to manufacture products will not take much time. So, lot of uh, lot of challenges are there ahead. So far as rapid prototyping is concerned, there are some limitations at present, but of course, researchers and manufacturers have overcome those limitations. That is uh, only plastic based products were manufactured by rapid prototyping, but now even metallic products are being manufactured by rapid prototyping, but the facilities are very costly. They run into number of crores of rupees facilities. But in near future, the cost of these facilities will come down and we'll be able to make use of such facilities. In fact, we have Professor Pandey Sahab with us, who is a great resource person. He will be enlightening us with all the developments in the field, and he will acknowledge us about other sides of this field. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening lecture. More than facilitation, you have given us a glimpse about what is additive manufacturing. Thank you very much for that. Now, I would like to call upon Professor G.A. Harmine, Dean RNC, to deliver the inaugural address.
Thank you, Dr. Dinesh. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You can proceed.
Okay. Professor K. Sehgal, Director, NIT Srinagar, Professor Pandey, Chief Guest and Resource Person for this program, Professor N.A. Sheikh, HOD Mechanical, other deans, coordinators of the program, Dr. Mohsin and Dr. Dinesh, and Dr. Mursaleen, and Dr. Pauli, and my dear participants. At the outset, let me congratulate head of the Mechanical Engineering Department and the coordinators for choosing a very good topic for this particular program. And this is, in my opinion, the need of the hour. I always think that the research and the development, these are orthogonal to each other. Unless there are research efforts, there will not be considerable development. And depending upon the new areas in that particular field, we can make that curve as steep as we like. Today's world is looking towards the digital manufacturing, 3D printing, and rapid prototyping. We all have had the conventional types of manufacturing techniques like casting and so on, which are there. And I think that these will stay despite the fact that digital manufacturing is taking us over. Steel bridges, in my opinion, will not be replaced by, their manufacturing techniques which are used for steel bridges cannot be probably, mimicked by, or we cannot resort to 3D printing and digital types of manufacturing techniques for those kinds of items. Nonetheless, I find that today's world is moving fast towards this technology, which has its limitations as well. There will be, for small manufacturing units, the unemployment problem. You see, we are creating employment at high end, but at middling and the lower grounds, there will be an employment which will come up naturally. And further, the product is coming very close to the consumer. We have not to go through the logistics and the supply chain that used to be there for the conventional products. I'm pretty sure that the experts of the program, who are our resource persons, will give the pros and cons of this technique, and they will enlighten the participants by the present, past, and future of digital manufacturing technology. With these few words, I again congratulate the coordinators, head of the department, the patron, Professor Rakesh Sehgal, for giving us opportunity to organize this kind of program. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. More than research, you have given us current trends and glimpse about what is happening with additive manufacturing. Thank you very much for that. Now I request Director Professor Rakesh Sehgal to deliver the presentation. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, Professor Pulak Mohan Pandey, chief guest of today's inaugural session. Professor G.A. Harmain, Dean Research and Consultancy. Other deans, Professor B.A. Mir, I can see he has also joined. Professor Sheikh Nazir, head of the Mechanical Engineering Department. Dr. Mohammad Mohsin Khan and Dr. Dinesh, coordinators for this program. And dear participants, a very good morning to all of you. I'm very delighted to join this inaugural session. And let me, at the very outset, let me congratulate the Mechanical Engineering Department coordinators, Dr. Mohammad Mohsin Khan and Dr. Dinesh, for choosing a very relevant topic for this one-week program. Which is not only a program, but as per Dr. Mohsin's word, this is going to be a skill enhancement workshop. As I can see from the list of the program, very reputed people in the area. Professor P.M. Pandey for a long time. He is an authority in this field, and probably he has guided more than 22 PhDs in this area, because he's a good friend of mine, and we interact with each other. We keep meeting each other, so I know about him, and I know a couple of other people also who are on the list. Professor U.S. Dikshit and other people from IITs, NITs, industry, and other institutions. I'm sure that their deliberations will definitely add value to this program, and it will be a great source of learning for all the participants. I wish I could have also had time as a teacher only, and I could have also joined this program and learned something about the rapid prototyping or additive manufacturing, which are the buzzwords of today's manufacturing. I remember about 15 years back, I had a chance to visit CTRI Ludhiana, where they had a very good rapid prototyping machine, which was, I was told that the cost was around 4 crores at that time, and they were able to manufacture even the engine blocks with that. It was a marvelous facility. After that, we also tried to procure. We were told that at a lower scale we can get it maybe for 25 lakhs or 30 lakhs. But after that, we could not find that much, even that much money, and we could not procure it at NIT Hamirpur. But I was very surprised, and I was very happy to know that when I joined NIT Srinagar as director in Mechanical Engineering Department, they already had this facility which is costing around 1.25 crore. And I have already time and again I have requested Professor Sheikh Nazir to associate some young faculty with that facility, so that it can be utilized to its maximum extent. Before the technology becomes obsolete, we must try to utilize it as much as possible, and this should be provided to all those who are interested, not only in our institution, but to other people who are interested in this area, in the community around us, in other institutions which exist in the UT of Jammu and Kashmir. And it's a great facility. Now, as director of this institute, let me give you a little background about the institute. NIT Srinagar is a very old institution. It was established in 1960 as third REC in the country under a second 5-year plan, and it has its own history. It has its own legacy. We have produced very very illuminated alumni like Sonam Wangchuk. He is the name. People know NIT Srinagar by his name. And likewise, there are many big personalities who have been working in various positions in government of the private sector, or those who are industrialists. So there are big people associated and with this institution. We offer 8 UG programs in engineering. We offer 15 PG programs. Out of that, 11 programs are the MTech programs in engineering and technology. And we have MSc Physics, MSc Chemistry, MBA program, and Master of Technology in Innovation and Entrepreneurial Management, which we started 2 years back. And it's a unique program. Apart from that, we also offer doctorate and postdoctorate programs, and we have around 400 research scholars presently working with us, and we have wonderful facilities. We have established 6 different centers: Water Resource Management Center, Central Research Facility Center, Maintenance Engineering Center, and then Computer Services Center, and Learning Resource Center, Innovation, Incubation, and Entrepreneurship Development Center. And we also have, a center on which works on energy and advanced materials, which is called as iDream, which was started last year. And apart from that, we also have, many research fellows and postdoctoral fellows under various Ramanujam and, other schemes. And it's a great going. We are upgrading our facilities, and we have wonderful facilities in the area of material design, material manufacturing, material testing. So all those facilities, and it's very nice to see that all facilities are under one roof. And we are really grateful to Government of India, who has provided us sufficient funds under TechUp 3 and also under PMDP, so that we have been able to upgrade our facilities to that level. And I'm sure that, the program, it has been conceived well, and I can see the sessions. I'm sure that sessions will be very informative and very nice. And as per the, ATAL scheme, again, I will also repeat what Dr. Muhammad Mohsin Khan has repeated. I request all the participants to be very serious, because then only the learning happens. We have to be very serious. We have to be attached. We have to be continuously, it should be a very interactive kind of session, so that, we learn from each other. And then at the end, there is going to be a test. And in that test, it's mandatory to score minimum 60%. Then only the certificates will be given. I think this is no challenge for the teachers and the researchers. We have been doing it, and we have been, as a teacher, as a researcher, we have faced different exams. In every phase of our life, we face some exam. So this exam should not be a problem for us. Only if we are, little serious, and if we listen carefully to all the experts, and we are in a way attached to this course, then I think scoring 60% should not be a problem for us. So with all these words, I once again, welcome all the participants, and I'm very grateful to Professor P.M. Pandey, and let me congratulate my colleague, Professor P.M. Pandey, because he will be joining this week. Probably he'll be joining as director of one of the state engineering colleges in UP. And my congratulations and my best wishes to him for this new assignment. I'm sure with the kind of, the able management, with the kind of traits which he has, he will definitely, raise the standards of that institute, which is already at a good level. So with all these words, thank you very much, and congratulations to the young colleagues, Dr. Dinesh and Dr. Mohsin Khan, once again for taking this initiative. I'm sure that they will not stop here, and they will continue with, part 2, part 3 of this course, so that the learning level and the skill level in this field, is raised to the great extent. Thank you. I wish that somebody, some doctors from schemes or some other medical college, they would have also joined, because I can see that there are some lectures on bio applications also. So, that would have been a great idea. I think you should approach the health facilities, health department also, so that they also nominate, some participants to attend this course, because it is very important in biomedical area, especially the, dentistry. It is being used, to a great extent, as I can see. Well, thank you very much. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for the informative session. It was a big glimpse about NIT Srinagar, and I will assure you that we'll take your inputs. Because the session is planned tomorrow, we'll try to collaborate with some doctors, and we'll bring them onto the loop. Thank you very much for being source of inspiration always, and motivational support. Now I request our chief guest of the day, Professor P.M. Panji, to deliver the chief guest address.
Okay, so Professor Sehgal, Director, NIT Srinagar, Head of the Department, coordinators of this program on additive manufacturing, faculty colleagues from NIT Srinagar, and participants. It is really a great morning for me. I'll be speaking to you about additive manufacturing, the area in which I'm working for the last around 20 years. And today, as our government of India has started something, you have to make in India. And of course, if you want to make in India, you have to India. You have to select a proper problem from our country. You have to design the product. You have to make the product in a very competitive manner, and finally you have to launch the product in the market. So additive manufacturing is something which started as a design tool, and today with the enhanced potential of this technology, it has become a sort of manufacturing tool for small scale production. So this particular technology, as far as today's most modern concept of smart manufacturing or Industry 4.0, which you say, it is prescribed or it is being recommended as the manufacturing tool, and all the additive manufacturing systems or the 3D printers which are being supplied by the various vendors, they are Industry 4.0 compliant. So they have some electronics or mechatronics inbuilt with it, which is able to communicate with certain sort of protocol along with the other systems. So with this enhanced facility, it has become some sort of very essential tool for smart manufacturing, which is likely to come in the future, and is of course the modern concept of manufacturing, where which is actually based on the cyber physical system, where the information technology as well as the concept of manufacturing, they are taken together, and you are able to produce any component sitting at any remote place, and it will be printed at some other place. So definitely, as Professor Sehgal mentioned, that there has been a lot of enhancement in terms of research facilities at NIT Srinagar, and as I could understand, there has been some facilities regarding additive manufacturing also, which are being procured or which are under progress. This particular course, which has been planned at a very relevant time, institution, and I believe that all the participants, along with all those who are attending the lectures, will definitely be benefited a lot. And the list of speakers also have seen, that is great actually. So with all these inputs, you will be able to take this particular subject to research area, also to teach the students and train the budding engineers for taking up the manufacturing responsibilities of the country in the coming future. So this is definitely a very relevant field as far as today's manufacturing is concerned, and I congratulate the organizers and the administration of NIT Srinagar for arranging such a wonderful course of 7 days or 5 days in particular. Now, I have also lecture planned after this session that is for around 1 hour. So I'll be talking a lot about the fundamental concepts of additive manufacturing along with the potentials. And of course, I'll also try to cover some important projects which I have taken at IT Delhi along with my peers of students. So that will probably excite you and you will be able to take up the research also in this direction. So all the best to everyone for this wonderful course organization. Thanks a lot for inviting me and giving me this opportunity to talk to you this morning. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for sharing us with your chief guest address. It was more of input like how India is growing around, and we are more excited to take over your section after this inaugural program. Moving on to the vote of thanks. Now I, Dinesh Kumar Rajendran, will be proposing a vote of thanks. First of all, we would like to thank the ATAL Academy for sponsoring us with 1 week online faculty development program on additive manufacturing from 3D printing to factory floor. Next, I would express my gratitude to the chief guest of the function, Professor P.M. Pandey, for accepting our invitation and making his presence and gracing the occasion. I will also would express my gratitude to our honorable director, who is being always a source of motivation and always constant support for all the efforts we are taking. Thank you very much, sir, for being a source of support for us. And I would like to express my thanks to the Dean RNC GA Harmain sir and BA Mir sir, Dean PND, for joining the occasion. And what are the things we want through research, like sir is always there to support us. Thank you very much, sir. And now I would like to express our captain of ship, like if the captain is so cool, everything goes in a smooth way. So in that occasion, I would express our sincere gratitude to the head of the department mechanical engineering, Professor Sheikh Nazir sir, who is always being calm and cool, so that we'll progress further better in all the aspects what we are going. Thank you very much, sir. Then moving on to my co-coordinators, Mohsin sir being the program coordinator, and co-coordinator Pali sir, Muslim sir, and Abjit sir, who was always supportive. And more than that, like the PhD scholars from our labs who are always working on behind this. Thank you very much for all your support. I also would like to express my gratitude to the faculty colleagues from other departments, moreover my friends who are spread across NIT Srinagar, wherever I'm moving on, either in administration side or technical side, they are all ready to support us to make this occasion grand success. Thanks everyone for that particular support and moral support for being always with us. And my vote of thanks will not end up without the backbone of this particular 1 week workshop, like the speakers across Kashmir to Kanyakumari, as well as the participant across Kashmir to Kanyakumari, which is being a unique of this particular event, where people from north to south and east to west all are connected together in a platform, going to make this event grand success. So once again, I welcome you all to the ATAL sponsor FDP organized by Department of Mechanical Engineering. With this, I end up with my vote of thanks. Thank you. Sir,
Thank you. The best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Participant will start the session exactly in 2 minutes. Professor Pandey will be delivering his first session address.